Greetings to you from Spellbee Academy. This video intends to guide you as regards how to log in, then how to navigate after login for reaching the word list, the sample test, and then the exam. All are online on this platform. So let me first guide you in this regard. You would be first clicking on the link provided, filling which you can type over here www.learnmagica.com/spellb as one word dash academy. This is the link already provided to you. You can click on it directly. Once you do that, you will see on your screen this visual. Here in the first box, you have to log in. You don't have to log in as a new student. Your child has already been registered by us using the email ID and mobile number you had given for registration to us. In this first box, you have to type your email ID, and in this second box, you have to type your mobile number. Okay. So first, let's take the example of one child, say a1@gmail.com. That's a dummy email ID we are using here. You can type your child's email ID over here, which you had given to us while registration. Then you type your mobile number here. This is a dummy mobile number. Don't type this number. You need to type the mobile number which you had given while registration. If you have multiple mobile numbers, please note only the one that was given to us while registration for any of our Spell Bee Academy programs, only that has to be used. You cannot use any other mobile number. So only a fixed email ID and a fixed mobile number can be entered over here for your child to be able to log in. Else you will not be able to log in, even if it is your second email ID or your third email ID, your second mobile number, your third mobile number. So you can refer to the email you sent to us for registering your students for any of our programs of Spell Bee Academy. What is the email ID you had given and what is the mobile number you had given? Use only that. If you have any problems, you can WhatsApp and we will see how we can help you. After typing the email ID and then the mobile number, the captcha appears here, which you have to type as it as you see it. You need not give gap. As you can see, a gap between 5 and 5. That gap is not needed. You just type the digits as they come in the correct sequence: 743155. The captcha will vary every time you log in. Okay. So this is how you type it and then you log in. What have you done for logging in? Email ID, mobile number as password, then the captcha that appears, and then you click on login. Once you log in, it will take a few seconds and then the screen will appear on which there will be few boxes. I will just explain to you as the screen opens here. Now you can see that your already student has been your child has been registered and three things are available. Don't go into available courses, expired courses, recommended courses and confuse yourself. Only stay on these subscribed courses. Subscribed courses are what we have registered you for. That is the Speller Champ exam course. The first box talks about word list and sample test. So if you click on it, as we will do in some time, you will reach the word list for the Speller Champ exam for your grade. This is a class 1 dummy box we are showing to you. Then the second one is spelling test. This may or may not be available for all grades. This is just based on the word list, some tests so that your child gets better prepared for the exam. However, the question pattern in this test is not the same as in the sample test you see here. Sample test is the question pattern for the final exam. The third box is the exam. The date or the day or the time when you want to give the exam, you will have to click on it and then give the exam. Remember, you can appear for the exam only once. So, if in excitement, before you are ready, you click it, then your count of one trial gets over and you cannot give the exam after that. So I request you, parents and children, do not be overexcited in clicking this and proceeding. However, I will go through each of these boxes. First, let me go through the word list and sample test box. When you click on that, and it will be grade specific, it is not common for all grades. When you click on that, you will get two boxes over here. One talks about the study material, that is a word list. The other is the mock test or the sample test. You click over here, you click over here, and then in few minutes this will appear. What you have to do here is that you have to select the subject, so sample test over here for class 1. After clicking few seconds, you have to have patience, and then this will appear. Select chapter, just click on this. Again, a few seconds of patience is requested. Post that, this will appear slides. You click on this, and then click for word list class 1 will appear. You just click on this, and then you reach a website which has the word list over here. Okay, so depending on the internet speed, this website will open, and you have the regular word list first, and then if you scroll down, you have the advanced word list. Okay, and then you have the advanced word. This is for each grade, similar pattern is there. Now let's go back to the portal. So first box was to do with, okay, when you go back, now you can keep on going back, but here is the dashboard. The second one is the dashboard. You click on it and you go back to that screen which had the three boxes. So over here, when you click first, you have the study material thing, which I just now clicked and showed it to you. Like this, we clicked over here and you saw those three things, and then you have to select one after the other, and then the click will come, you'll click there. So now let's go back to the mock test box. The mock test box, you click over here. The mock test or the sample test can be given unlimited times. Number of times is not restricted. You can keep on giving it. It will help the child understand how the question will be asked in the exam, and how the child has to register the answers, and after registration how they have to save, and then they have to submit at the end. So you can keep on doing multiple times. This will increase your efficiency, so you know how to do it and not waste time when the final exam has to be given. The final exam has to be completed within a stipulated time of 30 minutes. So if you do this sample test practice couple of times, you would be not wasting any time on the exam date. Okay, so now you can see this is the mock test thing. It clicks here for launching the test. It is, you have to click here. Time available is total is 30 minutes, marks is 50. So this is the launch test we are doing now. Now once you click on the launch test, again few seconds of patience, and you will see that all the details are here, and you have to start the test here. This is the sample test, so you can give the test as many times. There's no restriction on it. Okay, so you start the test. Once you start the test, this will open. The test is dictation, so there is audio over it. So here in this class 1 sample test, the first question is mentioned over here. For this, you have to read this. The 20 words will be dictated. All the 20 words have to be typed here in any manner you feel like. And before starting with typing of answers, you need to listen to the question. So the question is over here. You click, and then you click here, and then what will happen for several.
Welcome to Speller Jam
Then you will listen to
for
it. The
class
words
1
will be dictated
students.
one after the other.
This
Based
is
on the
a
word
sample
number,
test.
you have to select the
The
box number.
certificate exam
So
will be
if it is word
similar
number 1,
to
you
this
type in
sample
box number 1. If
test.
it is word number 5, you type
This
in
is
box
question
number 5.
number
If
1.
it's word number 20,
We will now dictate 20
you
words
use the
from the
box
regular
20.
word list.
Okay, once you have done it,
We
you do save and
start.
next. And then what will happen? Question 2 will appear. Again, the same thing. Question 2, play the audio over here. First click here, then click here, and this will
Welcome
start
to
out.
Speller
This will be less
Jam
than
for
5
class
minutes.
1
And again,
students.
based on the word
This is a
number, you
sample
have to select
test.
the box
The
number and
certificate
type the 10
exam will be
words which will be
similar
listed.
to this
Okay,
sample test.
you can use
This
these
is
options like
question
clear
number 2.
response, etc., but
We will now
you can
dictate
practice it
10
separately, not in
words
this video.
from the
You can practice all these
advanced
things separately.
word list.
Now
We
save and next
start.
has to be done after you complete the second question. So question number 1 and question number 2 have been done. Now you can submit it over here. Once you submit, before you, there is a click button, final one. Before that, you see the two questions, question 1, question 2. Okay, here we did not answer any of the questions. That is why it's saying not answer 2. But once you answer it, it will show 2 here. Okay, so do you want to submit the online test? You have to click yes, and the test will be then submitted. This is the sample test. Okay, this is the sample test. So after that, you will get total number of correct answers, total number of wrong answers, and test score. Everything will be visible to you. Okay, show the result. The result will be shown here. All these things you can click and see subject wise mark distribution, rank wise analysis. All those things will be available to you immediately. So this, I'm sure, through other experience that you have had, you would be able to understand. Otherwise, you can keep studying this at your free will, because this sample test you can give n number of times and keep on clicking it. So that is how the sample test is. So now I go back to the dashboard. Over here, the second circle on the top, right hand side top. So first we talked about word list and sample test. What did we do? We clicked on this box. We are taking time, but have patience. This is the study material box, the word list box. This is the mock test box. So you get the word list and the sample test. So you come to know the syllabus, that is the word list, and you come to know how the question will be asked, how the question has to be answered, and how you have to navigate through this over here by doing it multiple times. Okay, then now the other part is, if at all spelling tests are given for your grade, it's not going to be given for all grades. At this point of time, only select grades are pending. If at all there is one, then the box will be, you have to click there and you will come here and again click here. Okay, and then just the way you did for the sample test, you come here, you click on this, then wait for a few seconds, and then the next one will come. You click on that to select the chapter. The chapter is selected, again a few seconds you wait, and then you will get select slide. So you have to select the slides over here, and then here it will come to click again. Okay, so remember, if the sample test is given, it is very clearly written. The question pattern in this test is different from that in the Speller Champ certificate exam. The sample test you saw a little while back is dictation. So this is a different question pattern. It's only for practice so that you learn the spellings better and faster. There are 100 plus questions available here in this test called ITIS, that is identify the incorrect spelling. Again repeat, the question pattern of ITIS is not what will come in the exam. It is not at all for practicing for the exam. It's only for learning the spelling of the words of the regular word list provided by us. Now let's, then you click on it and then you go there. Okay, so I go back to again the dashboard over here, the second circle on the top, and let's now go to the third box that we have, that is on the exam date. You click, you can click today also. Immediately you don't start giving the exam, but you can see the details available over here. Now, the details available over here as, this is the exam test date. When you take the test, the date and time will come. When you submit it, it will come. Okay, and the test duration is this. Okay, once you give the exam, you will find the certificates here. So you have to download it over here. This is an attempted test, so you see all the dates and time coming, but there will be no such details, sorry, available. Only after giving the exam you will get these details. Then you will find the certificate to be downloaded. You can click over here and the certificate can be downloaded in the PDF form or in the PNG form. Okay, and for the results after the test, you have to click over here and you will see all your results over here. Okay, what was the marks, percentage, everything will come here, and you can see your rank wise analysis, etc. over here. And to download certificate, you can click here. So what did we do? I hope none of you are confused. I'll again summarize it in 1 minute's time. After you log in using the email ID and the mobile number as password, which you used for your students or your child's registration for our Spellbee Academy program, you will reach this web page where you'll have this box, the blue box and the red box. Some grades will have the green box called the spelling test. All grades will not have it. The first blue box, if you click, then you see two boxes. One is the box on which if you click, you proceed to study material or the word list. The second is sample test. It tells you exactly how the exam will be conducted. You can give this test multiple times to get used to the question pattern, question style of asking, and answer, how it has to be recorded and saved and then submitted, and then how you see the results immediately, etc. Whenever you need to go back, you can go to the dashboard, the second circle over here. The second box, which was about the spelling test, will be available only a few grades, and you click it and again select, and then you will have something to click finally in the big box where you click and you get to the spelling tests. The third one is the exam box. Whenever you have to give the exam, whichever date you fix, you can give the exam between November and June. Once you have done the exam, you will get this shot, like when you give the exam, what are the time of the exam. Okay, and then to see result, you have to click here, and to download the certificate, you have to click here. If you need to edit any of your profile details, you can click over here in this arrow, and then, like it happens on most websites, you can go over here and edit your details over here. The name on the certificate would be as an input by us. Okay, everything else you can edit over here. The moment you edit, remember, the mobile number or anything, then the password also will change. For that, you have to click here. If you don't want to change the password, or if you want to just change the mobile to change your password, you have to click on this box. Okay, understood? Because mobile number is entered as the password. Okay, so this is how you can edit details if you wish to. It's not necessary to edit details. Okay, so nice. I think we have now completed this video's objective, and that is to guide you as regards how to log in, and then after login, how to navigate through two key boxes. One, the sample test and word list box. The third one which appeared was the spell bee exam. The second in between was spelling test, which may or may not be for all grades. It might be for few grades this year. If you still have any queries, you can just WhatsApp to us. You have our number. We will guide you appropriately. You can give the exams anytime between November 2022 to June 2023. Word lists given is the syllabus, and all questions, all the words rather dictated in the exam will be from the word lists only given by us. Nothing will come from outside. No stress in this regard. Okay. Thank you for your patient listening. We wish you all the very best. And thank you for your patronage of Spelby Academy. Best wishes. Goodbye.